Hello everyone, welcome to another segment of Mikey Mike and his JJ Productions. This is another new segment that I'm going to be doing called My Visit to the Hobby Shop. And basically I go down to the hobby shop, I pull out the credit card and come back with some goodies. So let's see what we came back with today. All right, so let's make some room here. Got a pretty sizable box. And let's get you in the frame here. There we go. And let's see what we got from the hobby shop. Something from line 8. And let's see if we can get it out here. This way. Alrighty, there we go. And let's set this over here. And let's see, I think it's already open. Yep. I always feel like a kid at Christmas time when I do this. All right, let's see. Over there. Oh man. Looks like we have some heavyweight passenger cars. I have upgraded to 060 curves, and so even though I've been running the Polar Express, obviously Christmas is way over and winter time is now over, so it's time to find some heavyweight cars to run in between March and November. And here we are. Yes, indeed. And these are what you call NIV, new in box, which means they have never actually been taken out of the box. So you can see it has all of the wrappings from when it was new. And got some, let's see, very careful here. I really got that wedged up in there. I'm just gonna take this one out first. All right, paper on top. And these are the Crescent Limited. Take a look at that. That's the observation car. I love the observation car. I don't know if the back glows, but it's got these little lights here on the side, so I can't wait to see those light up. But yeah, it's actually prettier than I thought. When I saw the picture of it, it looked like it was more of a puke green color, but this is actually a pretty nice car. So yeah, so as you know, at Mikey Mike and his JJ Productions, we don't get into like the history of the passenger cars and, you know, when they were made and when they were, I don't know, they stopped using it for spare parts or whatever the history is behind that. You can always go to Eric's Trains and get more of the history, and Eric likes to take the cars apart and let you look on the inside and all that good stuff. But here at Mikey Mike and his JJ Productions, we put them on the track and we just run them. Hello, everyone. Um, so the first thing you'll notice here is that I am now wearing a different shirt, and the reason why is because it's a different day. Um, so, as you know, I started the video being very happy about this heavyweight passenger car set called the Crescent Limited, made by Lionel, and it was a new in-box passenger car set. And I guess at the time I didn't really think about how old it was. And even though it was new in box, it's been in the box for some years. And I don't know if that affected the metal on the trucks or what happened. But as I took it out the box, the metal on the trucks just started crumbling. Matter of fact, I think the baggage car is probably the only one that's completely intact. All the other cars had pieces falling off the trucks. For the most part, the pieces, the cars are still operational. But I had a couple of cars where the trucks were so bad I couldn't even run them. And you can see one here. Right there, you can see where I super glued this piece here because it was literally falling off and touching the tracks. So that's one part. And then of course, you can see there's some pieces missing here that fell off. And I've gotten my Polar Express cars also had pieces that fell off the truck, but never to the point where it was so bad you couldn't even run the cars. So needless to say, I was a very unhappy camper last night, and I just had to stop filming because I was just so frustrated. And then of course, this was the biggest disappointment of them all. The back half of this came completely off, causing the wheel to fall out. And so again, you can see I super glued it here, but I just ran it and it's arcing all over the place, and so it just needs a new truck. So I have called the hobby shop, and they were nice enough to order 2 new trucks, one for this car and one for the other car I just showed you. So so normally I would have waited until I got the trucks in and got the cars all done. But it turns out this segment, which started out as a, let me grab something here. Started out as a trip to the hobby shop, and it turned out it was now a mail call. So I got something in the mail, and I didn't want to wait till next week to run it. Plus, if something's wrong with it, I only got a small window to try to return it back, and if not, then I have to send it off the line for 6 weeks and wait for them to fix it. So I need to get this out the box and test it and run it as soon as possible. So so yep, we got this today from Train World, and it's not too heavy, so it's probably not a steam engine. So let's see what it is. And I know some of you guys go through the same frustrations. I've seen different Facebook posts with people being disappointed ordering stuff and to get it and it not work, and you got to find somebody to fix it or try to fix it yourself. So, matter of fact, hearing some of your stories is the reason why I'm not too frustrated, because I know I'm not the only one. But I'm just praying to God that this $900 engine doesn't have any issues. I've ordered from Train World before, and this is the second time. And definitely happy with the first engine I got. Haven't had any problems out of it. Runs good, smokes good. I've had it now for almost a year, and it's still running good. So, that definitely earned Train World a repeat visit. They were nice enough to send me a catalog. I guess if you pay $900 for an engine, at least you can do is get free catalog. I already have one though, so oh well. All right, lots of cushion, thank God. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Okay, baby. And let's see if we can set this somewhere. All right. Another box to open. Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right. This is a Delaware and Hudson Legacy PAAA set dual powered. Since I've been looking at this particular engine for about a year. Not that long. Maybe about 6 months, and had to wait till now to get it. And I have inclines on my layout, and matter of fact, my Polar Express steam engine seems to struggle up the inclines, but my CX6 diesel pulls it up with no problem. But because I do have inclines, I have been wanting to get a dual powered set. Matter of fact, I wanted to get a CAF 2 remote so I could do a lash up and help my steam engine out. But CAF 2s are unavailable, and I have pre-ordered a CAF 3, but that won't be in until third quarter, and that's hopefully. We'll see how that turns out. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Yes. Look at that beautiful engine. Yes. Let's see, let's put it out here. Alrighty. Yeah, that's the thing about new in box. I understand being a collector and everything, but I'm sorry, you need to pull the stuff out the box and run it and make sure it's not falling apart while there's still a warranty on it. So if something's wrong, you can send it back and get it fixed for free. Versus leaving it in the box and the warranty's up, and then you finally open it and realize it's a piece of crap. So yes, so that's why I want to run this engine immediately, so that if something's wrong with it, I can try my best to send it back. They have 4 more of these, so hopefully, God forbid, if something's wrong with this one, they'll be willing to let me send this one back and send me another one, but hopefully nothing's wrong. But isn't that a beautiful engine? Look at that, man. God, and it's dual power, so shouldn't have any problems putting up those inclines. All right, so as you know, I do not do the history lessons on the original train and when it was made and what was wrong with it, maintenance problems, and they had to scrap it, and there's only one left somewhere in Pennsylvania for some reason Trains are always in Pennsylvania. So definitely go to Eric's Trains and he can give you a history lesson on this engine or whatever, and go through it and take the top off and look at it and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't do any of that. We just put it on the track here at Mikey Mike and his JJ Productions, and we run them. All right, everyone. Here we go. Legacy engines, dual powered. All right, well, let's see a run. And there's my other diesel engine from Train World. So let's run.
Dispatcher, stopped and ready for another run. Over. Copy that. Marking UOS. Out. Dispatcher, ready to roll. Can I pull? Over. Sit tight for a minute. We've got some traffic to clear first. Out. Dispatcher, error is made. Brake test complete. Are we clear to pull? Over. Clear proceedings from where you stand to track speed. Out.
God, I love diesel engines.
Dispatcher, how's the track look? Am I clear? Over. Clear through my limits. Out.
Dual engines pulling like a champ. You can see that being that my other car here is on injured reserve, I have put in the Polar Express as a substitute. So the Polar Express is helping us out today, making this video from Mikey Mike and his JJ Productions. right, everyone. Just to give you a look at the new passenger cars, even though they got some work to do on them, but yeah, that's my new set. I wanted to get some. I think this is neat. You can see the guy standing in there. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and get some footage of the new engines there, and yeah, I definitely happy with these engines, man. The smoke wheel, I gotta put a little more fluid in it. Yeah, they smoke wheel. I got my 2 figures in there. I gotta get some figures for this one. But all right, good to go. I am happy.